What if the greatest love story in the Bible isn't the one you think? What if Abraham, after losing Sarah, after the miracle baby, after the knife on the altar, fell in love again? And what if that quiet, late-life romance gave the world 6 sons who built empires, changed history, and might still shape prophecy today? Buckle up, because the woman you've never heard of is about to steal your heart. Imagine an old man, skin like leather, eyes full of stars. Abraham, he's buried Sarah. The tent feels empty. The laughter of Isaac echoes, but something's missing. Then one day a woman walks in. Her name, Keturah. No inches, no drama. Just a heartbeat that says, I'm still here. And in that moment, a whole new chapter of destiny begins. Hold on, did you catch that? 6 sons. 6 nations. 6 bloodlines that touched Moses, Solomon, and maybe even the wise men at Jesus' cradle. This isn't a footnote. This is fire. The whisper that became a roar. Genesis 25. One drops it like it's nothing. Abraham had taken another wife, whose name was Keturah. That's it. One line. But open the door, and 6 names tumble out.
My sons, Zimran, Jokshan, Medan, Midian, Ishbak, Shua. The Lord is with you.
6 boys born to a man over 100. 6 boys who would never inherit the promise, but would carry Abraham's DNA into deserts, palaces, and prophecies. Close your eyes. Picture Keturah rocking a cradle under starlight. Abraham, gray and grinning, telling stories of altars and angels.
And the angel called from heaven, Abraham. He looked, and a ram was caught in the thicket. A perfect provision.
These weren't spare kids. They were loved, cherished, gifted. Genesis 25, verse 6.
The Lord will guide you.
We will, Father.
Go with my blessing.
Not kicked out, launched. Like arrows into the future. Quick gasp. What if your sent away moment is actually God's launch pad? Wife or concubine? The label that broke her heart. Here's where it stings. Genesis calls her wife. But 1 Chronicles 1 verse 32? Concubine. Ouch. Same woman. 2 titles. One hurts. In the ancient world, wife meant covenant, honor, a seat at the table. Concubine meant children, yes, but no inheritance. Was Keturah demoted? Or was this a cultural whisper we're mishearing? Some say she started lower, maybe even during Sarah's life, and rose after. Others swear she was always secondary. But feel this, maybe the label never mattered to her. Maybe all she cared about was the old man smile when her first boy cried. Maybe love doesn't need title. Heart check. Ever been labeled less than? Keturah's story says your worth isn't in the name they give you. It's in the nations you birth. Hagar 2.0, the redemption that heals. Ancient rabbis drop a bomb. What if Keturah was Hagar? Yep, same woman. Cast out, wandering, then found, renamed. Keturah means incense, sweet, rising, purified. Like God took the smoke of her pain and turned it into perfume. Imagine the reunion. Hagar, older, wiser, walking back into Abraham's tent. No words needed, just tears, just a second chance. 6 sons later, the wilderness girl becomes the mother of empires. Scholars fight over this. The Bible never says it outright. But poetry doesn't need footnotes. If it's true, it's the ultimate comeback story. If not, Keturah is still a queen in her own right. Pause and feel. Ever been written off? God's rewriting your story too. Zimran, the singer in the sand. Firstborn, Zimran. Name means song or movement. Historians trace his tribe to southern Arabia, Yemen's spice coasts. Incense roads, camel caravans groaning under frankincense. Was Zimran's blood in those traders?
Our bloodline endures in the sands.
The legacy lives on.
Did his descendants sing Abraham's God in the pagan markets? Picture a boy learning his father's faith under a desert moon.
Unseen.
But Father, what if I am lost?
Years later, his great-grandkids load camels with myrrh, the same gift laid at Jesus' feet. Coincidence? Or destiny humming through generations? Gut punch. Your worship today might echo in someone's miracle tomorrow. Jokshan, the trader who owned the desert. Jokshan's sons? Sheba and Dedan.
Your legacy is our charge. Make it endure.
Ring a bell? Sheba. Gold, spices, the queen who made Solomon blush. Dedan, caravan kings, desert CEOs.
No delays! Our power grows with every dew!
Ezekiel 38 verse 13 puts them in end times prophecy. Sheba and Dedan and the merchants will say, they're watching, waiting, wealthy, wise, still Abraham's kids. Imagine Jokshan teaching his boys, never cheat a traveler, honor the God of your father. Centuries later, a queen rides to Jerusalem, camels dripping gold, heart hungry for truth. That's legacy. Quick thrill. Your integrity at work might fund a future revival. Medan, the quiet fire. Medan's name means contention. His tribe? Shadowy. Nomadic. Border warriors between Israel and Edom. They fought. They traded. They survived. No spotlight. But every time Israel clashed with desert raiders, Medan's blood was in the mix. Quiet influence, steady pressure, the kind of legacy that shapes maps without making headlines. Whisper, ever feel invisible. God sees the pressure you apply in the dark. Midian, Moses' hiding place, God's launch pad. Midian, the name it's different. Moses runs here after murder, meets Jethro, a Midianite priest who knows the true God. Marries Zipporah.
The sacred desert, I vow my eternal love.
Yes, I receive your vow with a joyful and humble heart.
Here's the bush burn.
Moses, here I am. Take off your sandals, for the place where you are standing is holy ground.
Holy ground, Midianite soil, Keturah's grandson's land. The man who'd free Israel was shaped by Abraham's other family. Later, conflict. Numbers 25.
Gods awaken your desires. The idols offer pleasure beyond your laws.
This is forbidden.
Midianite women lure Israel into sin. Va, pain. But even then, God uses tension to refine his people. Tearjerker. Your family mess might be someone else's burning bush. Ishbak and Shua, the vanishing kings. Ishbak, he releases. Shua, wealth. Their tribes fade into Assyria, Babylon. Maybe even Job's friend Bildad the Shuhite. No grand stories, but wealth flows. Cities rise. DNA spreads. Quiet rivers carving canyons. The prayer you pray in secret might water a nation you'll never see. The gifts that traveled east. Abraham didn't send them empty-handed. Genesis 25 verse 6, gifts. Camels, gold, secrets of faith. Whatever it was, it multiplied. Eastward, Arabia, Mesopotamia, places where incense burned, stars guided, and prophets would later walk. Keturah's boys didn't just survive, they thrived. Imagine this. You're sent away, season is packing you with gifts for a land you can't yet see. Isaiah's camels are coming. Isaiah 60 verse 6. A multitude of camels from Midian and Ephah, from Sheba, gold and frankincense. Sound familiar? Matthew 2. Wise men. East. Gold. Frankincense. Keturah's blood in the Christmas story. Her grandson's trade routes carrying Messiah gifts. Prophecy looping back to a forgotten wife's womb. Chills. The baby in the manger was worshipped by the other family's wealth. Not chosen but blessed. Isaac got the covenant. Ishmael got a nation. Keturah's sons? Gifts. Purpose. A different assignment. They didn't build Jerusalem's temple, but they built Petra's cliffs, controlled spice roads, sheltered Moses, funded Solomon, watched end-time events. Deep breath. Your role might not be center stage, but it's still script written by God. The family tree that heals the world. Judaism, Christianity, Islam, all claim Abraham. Isaac's line, Israel, Jesus. Ishmael's, Arabs, Muhammad. Keturah's, traders, tribes, maybe even hidden believers in desert kingdoms. Three brothers' descendants. Fighting, trading, praying. What if peace starts with a family reunion? Picture it, a descendant of Isaac shaking hands with one of Ishmael, hugging one of Midian, under Abraham's stars, saying, we're family. Hope Balm, your prayer for peace might be the bridge they walk across. Keturah, the matriarch we erased. Sarah, miracle mom. Hagar, wilderness warrior. Keturah, late bloomer. Second chance, mother of nations. She didn't get a chapter, but she got 6 sons, 6 empires, 6 echoes in prophecy. Her love story with Abraham, quiet, late, deep, changed the world. Final tear. Ever feel like your best chapter is behind you? Keturah says no. God saves plot twists for the final act. The prophecy still marching. Ezekiel 38. Isaiah 60. Camels coming, gold flowing. Sheba watching, Midian praising. The forgotten sons aren't done. Are there descendants in Saudi boardrooms?
But are we aligned on the path forward?
We must be. The region demands it.
Yemeni markets?
This red spice, how much per bag? 500 the Highlands.
400, I'll take 3.
Jordanian ruins? Praying in secret? Trading in Dubai?
Our heritage demands it.
I agree, but the quantity must be higher.
Done. Let's seal this partnership.
Agreed.
One day, they'll ride again. Not with swords, but with worship. Don't blink. The next global revival might start with a caravan from the east, carrying Keturah's song. Your turn to carry the torch. Keturah's story asks, what gift are you carrying east? What sent away moment is actually ascending? Who's in your tent that history might forget, but heaven remembers? Comment, I'm Keturah's kid, if you're ready to birth something eternal in your wilderness. Share this with someone who feels overlooked. Subscribe, because the Bible's quiet stories are about to get loud. Abraham's third wife didn't just complete his life. She expanded God's promise. And her heartbeat, it's still thumping in deserts and prophecies in you. The story isn't over. It's just getting to the good part.